And how's everybody doing today? We're about to head out. What we're doing, first of all, we're going to be doing this event right here, Claw Convoy. Claw Convoy is one of those wonderful things which, if anybody's ever seen Beastmaster, a fantasy film from the 80s, there was a dude that could see through the eyes of animals and could use them as a team to help him accomplish his goals. Therefore, this kind of pulls from the same cloth. It's going to give us a mirror, and through that mirror, we can see through the eyes of animals. And the goal is to find all three animals in each location and say hello. That's basically it. And for that, we get nice little messages from friends we've met along the way of our journey. So let's go ahead and do this. First call to port is Wangshu Inn, where we'll meet the dude and receive the mirror. I've already wiped this out on the second account. So this should be pretty straightforward. All the levels are available now, so we'll be doing every single one of them. Our guild is currently holding an event. Might that interest you? Simply put, we're asking people to join the Claw Convoy, an animal rescue society sponsored by the Fayun Commerce Guild, and help us take care of abandoned and endangered species. The guild has been working with volunteers from the various nations, helping to solve the widespread problem of stray animals throughout communal adoption. We've seen a major expansion in recent years, which led us to start thinking about working with researchers like Miss Lamia in the field of endangered and animal conservation. Honestly, I'm glad to see the research bear fruit this way. Ha ha! We're of the same mind. Thanks to our volunteers and visionary researchers like Miss Lamia, many stray animals now have a home, and endangered species are being protected. Aside from Leeway, the Claw Convoy's animal care facilities may be found everywhere the Fayun Commerce Guild is active, like in Mondstadt and Sumeru. As such, we're running this event to show our gratitude to our volunteers and to let everyone know just how many convoy companions we've got out there. You can head over to the area where the adopted animals are staying to check on their actual living conditions and take a small gift to go. The gifts were prepared by our staff and other animal adopters. Of course, before you claim a gift, you'll need to prepare something for the other adopters as well. When the time comes, all gifts will be retrieved by a professional and delivered to the original adopter. No need for expensive gifts. They're just meant to convey your feelings. So how about it, traveler? Are you interested? Wonderful. It would be amazing to have a celebrity like you taking part. If you're ready, you can hand over your gift now. Our staff will pass it to the relevant adopter once the event ends. By the way, Based on my personal experience, some of our adopters are interested in regional specialties, and others prefer good food. How about you split your gift into two boxes? Regional specialties. Each animal behaves in its own unique way. We don't lock them away in cages. Instead, we employ professional caretakers to monitor their physical condition. Tracking them down is no easy task. You'll need the specially inscribed tracker that Miss Lamia has developed. I'm not as knowledgeable as she is in this area, so I'll leave explaining to her. Agreed. Allow me to explain. The underlying tech behind the inscribed mirror is related to the Akasha, and the operational specifics are quite complex. But don't worry, it's tested and safe. We're already attached microtransmitters to all the animals, so we just need to read the device's signal, and the mirror will reveal all that can be seen from the animal's perspective. This device may need some improvements, but this footage will suffice for us to locate active animals. That's all there is to it. If you're ready, then we're happy to welcome you to the Claw Convoy. Use the inscribed mirror to find our animal friends. Both our adopters' gifts and the animals themselves are all waiting for you. Mount Angjong, here I come. We have to equip the temporary item here. After the challenge begins, you must use this inscribed mirror to find and greet all the nearby adopted animals. You know what it is. Pretty self-explanatory after we already went through it. Here we go. Now watch this. As you can see the traveler over there, over on the right hand side. And we're over here by the table. Alright. There he is. Hello. And the next animal is over by the sign. that stump over there? There it is. And at the end of the path, with each third animal, there's a little replica of one of our friends. Shincho, thank you so much for being willing to lend a hand to the cause of rescuing animals in need. They too are sentient beings, and they surely have long sensed your kindness. Those with chivalry in their hearts stand up for the weak of the world, and you, like me, have chosen to join the Claw Convoy. From that, I may assume that you too nurse the desire to preserve the lives of living beings. Next we meet, let us go to the mountains together to pay them a visit. Though they have met you but once, some animals have excellent memories. Who knows, they may still recognize you. Okay, on to the next. After claiming this one's in Chenyu Vale. There's the sign. Now we're just going to rush through these. There he is. Allow me to greet you on behalf of Hu family's 3 youngest. They're really lively kids, so try to understand and don't be upset. If they scratch you a bit or are a bit noisy, remember that it is imperative to have a member of our staff treat any bites or scratches. It'd be great if you got along with them. Yippee! Thanks, Wu Tao. It's a pity we didn't get you in the pool last time. Let's see. This one's in Mondstadt. A very familiar location. Wall. Right there. From behind the swords. Above the swords. Right up there, I can see the, I guess that's Eula. I'm guessing you probably don't know just where these little troublemakers came from. Fluffball was captured along with her entire family by hunters, and they were planning to kill the young along with the adults. My comrade thought that she was so tiny and piteous, and decided to buy her and bring her back. That's how Braveheart, Pumpkin, and Fluffball all ended up here. Though I support my comrade's decision, the reconnaissance company isn't the best place to raise these little guys, and so they need to learn some survival skills before they can be released back into live to live independently in the wild. It's lucky the Claw Convoy is here to help, and thank you for your gift. Feel free to drop by the company when you've got a moment. We'll treat you to a nice meal. Right, there's that. Up next to the Wolf of the North. Up there. Yeah. I got you. It's the only vantage point. See from that spot. See him up there on top. Genshin asked me to leave a few words to the other adopters participating in the program. I'll leave musings on the grand truths of life to others. After all, I'm just a rock musician and I don't like dealing with vagaries? I don't know. I've never seen that word before in my life. And hollow phrases. I love the outdoors and participating, practicing, singing out there with the animals. They may not understand rock and roll, but they understand freedom better than most people. Treasure the time you spend with them. It's a gift to us from nature. Okay, off to Sumeru. I can see the traveler. Over here. There. Bird. Up above us. It is said that the origin of humanity's earliest clothing designs are imitating nature. Even today, clothing inspired by creatures of the natural world continues to rock the fashion world of Fontaine. Protect them well, for they are the source of all that is beautiful in the world. I hope that you will experience beauty while observing them. Thanks, Chiori. Now for the last. in the Sumeru Desert. Hello, traveler. Ah. Ah, there we are. Up top. There he is. And Sethos this time. Let me tell you a story. A prince had been born to a young, vigorous king whose health then suffered as a result. Top Squirrel, who always had a penchant for petty thievery, took advantage of this moment of weakness to steal some branches from the king's palace for his own home. The hoodlum Big Ears thought the prince looked tasty, and so while the furious king was fighting with the top squirrel, he stealthily snuck behind the king's back to make a meal out of the prince, but was knocked out by a blow by the king, who just happened to turn around at that moment. As for me, I simply happened to be passing by at the moment, so I separated the three of them, who were locked in a struggle that had brought them to the brink of death, and took them to the Fayoun Commerce Guild to raise. Now the three of them are at each other's throats every time they see one another. Ha ha ha! Lovely story, Sethos. Wait a minute. That's not how you man, guys.
Solidify! Order guide you!
Goodbye, fellas. Let's see if we can glide through the center. No, it's not it's too narrow. Traveler, I've heard from the staff that you found all the transmitter equipped animals. To be honest, that was quite a surprise to hear. Some of them are naturally sensitive and will flee the moment an unknown creature approaches. But they didn't seem to mind you getting close. Quite curious. Enviable indeed. I was growled at or bitten the last few times the staff accompanied me to go feed the animals. I've even got scars on my arm to show for it. They hurt quite a bit too. But even though these lovely creatures don't seem to like me much, I'm glad that they're all well and happy. It's the same for all our adopters. Everyone just wants to protect the animals' habitat and leave them undisturbed. I know that for many adventurers, wild animals are an important source of food, and we're not asking Claw Convoy members to not hunt at all. But we do advocate against wanton capture and slaughter. If everyone could do that, there's no doubt that our environment would be even more diverse and beautiful. As one of our members, it would be great if you'd acknowledge and accept this principle as well. Notice that they put if there. They screwed up as a nice typo. I knew a reasonable person like you would see eye to eye with us on this. Just putting that thought into people's minds is success enough for us. If we get the chance, I'd love to see you at our next Claw Convoy event. With any luck, though, I won't be sporting any fresh scars on my arm when that time comes. Believe there's a battle pass entry for that. Yeah, let's start on this one. Go to the web. rubble. Let's get on up there. Crap.
Stabilize!
Oh.
Solidify! Enshroud! Stabilize!
Where'd he go?
One with the forest. Enshroud!
Jumpy, jumpy, go!
Let's nip that in the bud.
With the wind! Wind blade! Gather!
Okay. Nice falcon there. Let's see what we have. Okay, folks, that leaves us with 6 fates today and 4 on the standard. That's our adventure for today. Hope y'all had a wonderful holiday. And I will see y'all next time. Y'all take care, and I'll see you on the next video.